Hi everyone, it's Allen with Earthglow. Welcome back to another new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I design, print, and cut a dust cover with these beautiful gold paper that I get on Amazon that I'll have linked below. So I start off in Canva just going to elements and then shapes, and I will put in a circle and I'll just change it to black, but you'll see later that this color doesn't really matter. And then after I get that, I'm going to go back into elements and grab another smaller circle. So I'll use the same circle, but I'm just going to make it really tiny. And this is going to be the little handle or the little thing that you pull the dust cover off with. And then I'm going to grab one more circle. And this one is going to be for the center. You can see here there's all kinds of different shapes that you can use, but mainly for these dust covers, it's just the circles, and then I'll show you how I do one for a wood wick after this. So just grabbing one more, and if you wanted to do a double or a triple wick, you could absolutely just place multiples wherever you want to have your other wicks. But I'm just going to put that one right there, and I'm going to make it smaller here. Just gonna make it a little smaller and then center it. Perfect. So this would be it for the cotton wick one, and obviously you'd make the dimensions whatever size you want for your candle. Now for the wood wick, I'm gonna be using this rectangle object and just dragging it to be whatever the size that I want is for my wood wick, and usually that's gonna be pretty small. So just like that, and then moving it to the center. Now you do want your little rectangle or your little circles in the center where you put your wicks to be a different color, and you will see why when we go into the Cricut design space. But that is going to be all. And then after this, what I'm going to do is click on the share button, and then I'm going to click download, and then I usually click flatten just because it's out of habit. I don't think you'd actually have to, but I use the JPEG so that way I can upload straight into Cricut Design Space. And then from there, I'm gonna open Design Space and click New Project, or you can just go directly to, I'll show you, you can go to New Project and Upload, or Projects, and then from Projects, you can also click Upload. Upload image, browse, and then from here, I'm gonna just grab my image, and then you can either choose any of these options really. I would say moderately complex, but I don't think it really matters for this design. You probably could just use simple, but I'm gonna just go with moderately complex. And then this is the cool part. So wherever those little squares are is going to be where it cuts. So then I'm gonna choose the cut image and then upload. And then now it's added it to my images. You can see I have a lot of dust covers. And then I'm just gonna change it to whatever the size is that I want for my candle. And you can also do Control-C to copy and Control-V to paste. And then you can get as many of these as you want. Obviously that will fit on your Cricut mat and your paper. And like I said, I'll have the exact paper that I use linked down below in my Amazon storefront for you guys. I absolutely love this paper. It's like a gold foil. However, it is a little bit trickier, and I'll show you what settings I use to get the right cut for this one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save it, and you can add these to different collections that you have on Cricut Design Space as well. And then here, I'm gonna show you guys, I'm just gonna click on the mat, and then I have a 12 by 12, that's just a standard mat. I'm gonna show you guys the dimensions that I actually use for my candles. It's slightly different, but I'm gonna just open up my Cricut here, and I will actually have for my patrons the exact templates that I use in my Patreon for you guys, so that you're able to just download them and you don't have to actually design them. But I'm just hooking up my Cricut here. You have 2 cords to the back, and then you hook up the USB to your computer and the other one to the wall. and then just turning her on. I have a Cricut Air 2. It's very inexpensive, just super basic and gets the job done. I'm going to choose custom from the wheel here, and then I'm going to select my design and then click make it. And then just like you saw a minute ago, it's going to ask you to choose your mat. We just have a standard 12 by 12 here, and I use the light grip. It's like a light blue mat. I'll link the ones below that I use for these in the description. And then you just tell it where you want the dust covers. And obviously you want to make sure that you don't exceed the dimensions of your paper. And they have these really nice rulers on the side so that you are able to see. Now I'm just using standard 8.5 by 11 paper. So I don't want my width to exceed 8.5, and I don't want my length to exceed 11 inches. And we are just doing a basic cut, so it is just connecting to the machine here. And then I'm gonna click browse all materials, and then I'm gonna type in, it is called 100 pound cardstock. Now, this is not the exact cardstock that I'm using, but the setting works really well. And then for pressure, I'm gonna select more, and this is actually going to cut like multiple times around each of these dust covers, and that just helps me to get the best result. And then, like I said, it's on custom, and then I'm just gonna click the load button, and then when the Cricut light, the little C flashes, you will press it. And this process for me takes about 10 minutes because I do the triple cut just so I get a cleaner finish. So I've sped this up at 20 times so that you guys can see. But like I said, for 6 of these dust covers, it takes about 10 minutes. So you just want to have something else that you're kind of doing. And it's just part of the handmade process. It's gradual, but I love the result that I get from this. And like I said, you guys, I've been using these on my luxury candles. I absolutely am obsessed with it. And yeah, I will have this exact template for a wood wick for my patrons. And I will also have a version for a cotton wick as well. But you guys are able to make these super easy on your own. And if you did enjoy this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you do have any questions, definitely leave them in the description box. But I'm sending all of you peace, love, and light. And I'm wishing all of you happy candle making. I would like to take the time to thank my patrons for their incredible support. A massive shout out goes to Wendy, Nicole Rott, Nancy with All About Me Beauty Bar, Merle, Brad with Neon City Scents, Michelle, Paula, Zahara with Crystalline Candle Co., Julie with Luxe Candle Co., Jennifer with Bea Essentials, Selena with Banbury Street Creations, Andrea, Sue, Nick, Bruce, Emma, Flavia, Jennifer with Bittersweet Candle Co., Danielle, Anitra with 9th and Maxwell, Matthew, Jindy, Lisa, Elizabeth, Tammy, Carol, Cheryl with Soaps by Cheryl, Maya, Losa, Betty, Luz Dottie, Daichi, John with Past Sense Candles, Angela, Amber, Bluegrass Bath and Candle Co., Marketer, Allie, Carla, Todd with Cold Creek Candle Co., Krista, SS, Karen with River Birch Soaps, Kina with Kijoli, Angela, Amanda, Denise with Grumblegeist Candle Co., She's More, Cindy, Kim, Teresa, Frida, Shiromi, J Creative P, Colette, Nicole, Stella, Leanne, Martha, Angela, Jamie, Chadwick, Z, Mabel, Arev, Bobby, Jamie, Brian, Amy, Julia, Stephanie, Honey, Janet, Terry, Maria, Carla, Lo, Genevieve, Gracie, Yolanda, Tonya, Susan, Irene, Rolanda with Mason Marzette, Megan, Melissa, Ursulette with Ursulette's Beauty Secrets, Danny with Halos, Kelly, TCM with Ava Bryceco, Lois, Terry with Maddie Rose Market, Tia, Victoria with The Sacred Prayer, Valerie, Stacy with Firewick with Me, Jenna with Sebastopol Botanicals, Belinda, Rhonda, Smadar, Duchess Luxury Creations, Juliet, Carla, Crystal with Indigo Scents Candle Co., Anika, Kim with Kimberly's Candle Co., Kim, Angelic, Tia, Chris, Jason, Sharon, Miss S, Shakira, Tiffany, Kim, BN, and Lizette. Your support is deeply appreciated.